Great to have you with us at the Trevor Barker Oval. We're set for an enthralling contest between Sandringham and Geelong. It's been a long time coming, but finally we have some footy to enjoy. Anything can happen, never more so than in round one. The players are ready to charge onto the ground. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Good to be here, Hutto. It's hard to pick a winner. This is a tantalising matchup between two evenly matched teams. Neither of them will give an inch. I think this one's going down to the wire.
Thanks, Harf. Time for some last-minute instructions as the captains meet in the middle. We've been looking forward to this one all week, and now the moment has arrived. Pike wins the tap. He's under close attention. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. Pike punches it out of the ruck. Clark getting his hands on it early. Mattify Forbes in the right spot. Comes free in the tackle. That's an impressive mark. What's he got on offer? Clever kick. He'll be dragged if he keeps doing that. Normally delivers. He's been accosted. They've put themselves under pressure. Throws it on the boot. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Tries a safe ball. Nevitt wins the contest hands down. Searching kick. Punched that like he meant it. Mullen, he's besieged. 100% effort. That's a give up. The umpire will have it. The two big men do battle. Clark, Nevitt running in support. Kicks inside the forward 50. Mollier on a lead. Just has to hit a target. Polkinghorn. That's good work rate.
They should be on the board with a goal.
This would be a great start, but it's gone wide.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Young presents in space. Can he hit a target? That's a strong mark. Ignoring the corridor for now. Richardson, great body work. Takes the short option. Well played. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Richardson has a vice-like grip. Sizes up what's ahead. Can he find a teammate? Second effort needed. Edwards is calm in a crisis. That could prove costly. Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
It doesn't matter who you are, it's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Zebras have opened their account. Young with a deft tap. Watson lays it off. He's made a hot start to this match. Peckett takes the mark and can extend the margin.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Drop punt and he has put it away.
They've wasted no time applying some scoreboard pressure. It's been a fine start.
The Zebras were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. The big men fly. Watson farms it out. Clohese desperate to win it back. It's a high kick, a real rainmaker. That's well played. Delivers a long ball. They must tidy up their kicking. What can they build here? The interchange bench might be calling after that, Blue.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
That was a nightmare of a turnover. He'll be looking for a hole to jump into.
The Cats have pulled it back to 5 points. Punch clear. Absorbs the pressure. Nevitt runs onto it. Stevens, Young, intercepts. Aaron hand pass, and they've turned it over. Clark, one step ahead. This should end in a shot at goal. Riccardi marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
He can put them in front. Sadly, he's astray.
They'll need to clamp down on him. He'll torch them if they keep giving him that sort of space.
Takes the short option from the kick in. Manages to find a teammate. The Zebras showing some good signs early. He doesn't waste many. He's hit up the lead. That's a well-placed kick. Turned over on centre wing. They could be in front in a minute. Rigoni saves the day. And they're away. Good work rate. Chipping it around. No urgency. Drops the football. Clark. He's copped some of his own medicine. They're tackling with great intent. Pike wins it. Clark almost threw it out. Young, Richardson, Williams. That's a bit of a waste. They've given it back. Squeezes the kick. I felt that one from here. He's been busy so far. Young, he's made a bright start. They're moving the footy quickly. Kruger picks off the pass. Probing ball. Mullen, dangerous to leave on his own. He's generally a good kick. Young went bang. Mattify Forbes. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? The defence is disorganised. Collard couldn't hold it under pressure. Williams steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
The Zebras with 3 of the first 4. Young with a deft tap. Good hands. Turned over. He's wrapped up. That's holding the footy.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Doesn't often waste it. Stevens cuts it off. Takes the safe option. Riccardi has found some space. The Zebras guarding the corridor. Careful ball movement. The kick is precise. Goes short again by foot. That's a good option, and this looks promising. They could try manning up. Lace out. Great footy.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
He heads for home with a long bomb. It's there.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
The Cats have closed to within 4 points. Young with a deft tap. Clohese, slick hands. This is promising. Can he impose himself on the match? Mollier couldn't reel it in. Riccardi, that might have been dropping the ball. Looking to hit up the short option. They could be vulnerable here. The Zebras forcing them out wide. Uses the non-preferred. Collard making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Young with a deft tap. Williams. The Cats have won it back. Nevitt throws it on the boot. Barratt tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Famelo. This is great pressure footy. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Pike wins it down. Clark. Quick snap is off target.
Well, what can you say? That is a dead set shot.
Peckett goes short with the kick in. Young, all on his own. Normally delivers. Edwards takes an excellent grab. Forward they go again. Punched away. Richardson gets his kick despite the heat. Sharman got to the right position and hung on. No one could mark. This is promising. Edwards got in the way. Clark, he's lost possession. Burke, he's got support. Mattify Forbes, looking to get it down there quickly. Some of the delivery has left a bit to be desired. Well-weighted kick, leaves it behind. Crunching tackle. That's a rare decision that will draw no arguments. What can they generate? This spells trouble. They are hunting the ball carrier. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Pike with a deft tap. Clark, he would have fancied his chances from there. Riccardi bangs it through.
He's full of energy, never more so than when he's just kicked the goal. He loves it more than most.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Pike wins the tap. Nevitt gathers. Stevens taken to ground. Feeling the heat. He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Young in the clear. His field kicking is normally first rate. That's generous and this could hurt the other way. Can he find a teammate? They've opened them up here. There goes the kick inside the 50. Young wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Honours the lead. They've turned it over. What's he got on offer? Goes long. Famelo drops into the hole and cuts that one off. That's good vision. Peckett pushes into space and receives the footy. Polkinghorn within range can make them pay. Approaching the 50. Can he hit a target? They've got a problem now.
This would give them some breathing space.
Good looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
The Zebras have got to find a way to put the clamps on. They're too easy to score against at the minute.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Young got his palm to it. Famelo on the same page as his ruck. It's eluded him. Kruger gets there first. He didn't break stride. Kicks to centre wing. Clohese, that's good work rate. The Cats have started well. Martin had to get it out. Young with the steal. Peckett, the defenders will be nervous. Williams wins the contest hands down. Clever kick. Mullen is there to save the day. They're on point so far. Riccardi gathers on the half volley. The Cats have been caught on the hop. He's tugged it. The Cats wriggle off the hook. Going for territory. Peckett spoils. And we'll have a throw in. The two big men do battle. That's sloppy play. Poor hand pass, and they might get caught out here. Crosses the paint. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
Finishing hasn't always been his forte, but there is nothing wrong with that.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
Quarter time here, a great contest so far, and lots to look forward to. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
We've been treated to some fine attacking football from both teams. Let's hope it continues from a spectator's point of view, that the coaches will demand their midfielders be more accountable and exert more pressure on the ball carrier. There have been too many goals in the too easy bracket.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Young got his palm to it. Navigated the traffic. Nevitt. The Cats haven't been inside 50 for a while. Polkinghorn is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
That's mark number 4, and he's putting together a decent game.
For a flying start to the term, it's online. He's drilled it.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Cats are really taking it to them today. Pike with a deft tap. Clark turns it over in the middle. It's a tough game. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. The two big men do battle. Clark, Stevens, Pike. He wouldn't take no for an answer. That's a dreadful hand pass. Mattify Forbes mops that one up. Managed to get out despite the tackle. Clohese, a goal-scoring opportunity, may have gone begging there. McGuinness doing the grunt work. Not on my watch, he says. Driven into the turf, and that'll be a free kick. This could result in a goal.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
2 in a row if he gets it, and he does.
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
The Cats having a good patch. The big men fly. Just shoveled it out. Famelo with a chance to send it forward. That's an impressive mark. Can he be the fire starter? Can't take it. Peckett. Mattify Forbes in the centre square. Burke. He's done brilliantly. Rigoni clears the area. Has to be clean. Voss only knows one way. Squeezes the kick. Time to turn on the Jets. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Bad kicking there, out on the full.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by.
Nevitt intercepts. Away he goes. He's been industrious. Good disciplined defence. Stevens, Clohese, Clark. Drop pass, goal!
It wasn't long ago this match was right in the balance. The change that's come over it has been stark.
The Cats have kicked the past 3 and they're looking formidable. Good ruck work, Famelo. The Zebras need to make inroads soon. Edwards read that one right off the boot. Tries a safe ball. Nevitt has charged into space. Conservative kick. The Cats having a great patch. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Mollier, dangerous to leave on his own. Burke, working hard and presenting well. The Zebras might need plan B soon. Peckett makes good contact. Rigoni spills out in the tackle. Martin, he's already got one. Now he's got 2.
They're going on their merry way here. This could be over by half-time.
The Zebras will be hearing alarm bells right about now. Pike showing his skills. Clark leading from the front. Blasts away. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Gives it everything. Edwards cuts them off yet again. They'll take the patient approach. The Cats have winners everywhere. lowers the eyes. Gee, they're playing well. The Zebras are chasing tail. Wiltshire. Martin managed to get a handball away. That's unusual. The kick's gone nowhere. You can see their confidence growing. Polkinghorn appreciates that delivery.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
Put your glasses down. Oh, pick them up again. He's missed.
The Zebras have got to be a bit sharper in defence. They're fortunate they weren't punished on that occasion.
Taking no risks with the kick in. That's well played. Doesn't often waste it. The Cats have all the answers. Searching kick. It's come unstuck. He's got an option in the centre square. Peckett. He makes it look easy. In no hurry here. The Zebras not at their best so far. They're moving the footy quickly. It must be his birthday. They've found the magic formula. The kick is precise. He doesn't waste many. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Young wins the hit out. They've got good chemistry, those two. Caperon reads the ball so well. Normally delivers. Young, time and again, he gets to the right place. Can he find a teammate? He could have blazed away, but he's done the team thing.
That's 3 contested marks he's taken now.
Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
Looking for a quick transition. Just trying to get it out of the area. That's a bit of a gift. Is anyone home? Mattify Forbes picks off the pass. Kicks to space. Not good footy there. Through the centre square he goes. Gets the kick away. Mollier. It's a desperate tackle. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Young has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Richardson. He's been busy so far. Buck on a lead. Clever kick. They've opened them up here. The Cats guarding the corridor. Well played. This deserves a goal. Edwards had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Towards the boundary line. The kick's astray and out of bounds.
The Zebras are hanging in there, but they probably need the next goal, really.
Pike showing his skills. Handballs it to nobody. The umpires pinged him for insufficient intent.
Was that insufficient intent or a skill error?
Young has bobbed up. Just needs an accurate kick now.
He'd kick this more often than not.
They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
The Zebras haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Young gets his hand to it. Just had to get it out. Richardson didn't need to be asked twice. Drives it inside the forward 50. Peckett read it well and claims the mark. The defence is disorganised. Buck, how will the umpire see this? No time like the present. And they're out of trouble. Rigoni, we've seen that before. He'll be sore in the morning. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. Young with a deft tap. He's got support. This is promising. Thought his way through it. Burke couldn't reel it in. They've put themselves under pressure. It's there!
He's doing a great job keeping his team afloat, but some of his teammates need to lift.
The Zebras are back in business. Pike punches it out of the ruck. Taken to ground. What can they build here? He ran into a brick wall. Gets his kick despite the heat. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Famelo gives away a free for a high tackle. They've had the better of the contest to this point. He's hit up the lead. His field kicking is normally first rate. What's he got on offer? They'll compete inside the 50. Some good ball movement, wasted by a poor entry. Takes the safe option. Manages to find a teammate. Suddenly there's some belief about them. That's a strong mark. The Zebras might be about to start. Something. Richardson in some space on the wing. Can he be the fire starter? Solid tackle, keeps it low. Peckett needs to be quick. Hasn't seen a lot of it. McKenzie uses the body well.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
Kicks it goal, and it's there. Here they come.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Zebras are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. The big men fly. Nevitt. He's put the foot down. He's everywhere at the moment. Matheson tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Polkinghorn tries to take them on and loses.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
Terrific forward pressure. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Pike got his palm to it. Clark stripped of it. He might have done better. Clohese. Finishing hasn't always been his forte, but there is nothing wrong with that.
That was an important goal to stop the right because they've been under enormous pressure since opening up what we thought might have been a match-winning lead.
Both sides have had their moments, and we're delicately poised as we near half-time. Young showing his skills. They have a good understanding, those two. That's an impressive mark. Conservative kick. Alarm bells are ringing. Golden opportunity here. He's been quiet. Nevitt wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. He might have thought about the corridor. Peckett doing what he does best. Ball spills free in the tackle. Richardson in the right spot at the right time. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Blasts away. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Takes the short option. Young can keep it moving. He's been industrious. Good thinking and good execution too. Can he impose himself on the match? Stevens fumbles. Could be costly. Bombs it in. Matheson making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Wiltshire. That might have been dropping the ball. Martin. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
The defenders are always under pressure with how often the ball is coming down, and this game might be getting away.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Pike with a deft tap. He wouldn't take no for an answer. Navigated the traffic. Famelo in the thick of it as ever. Going at his first, and he's got it.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Young got his palm to it. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. It's eluded him. Manages to get off a handball. Hammers it home.
They've kicked well at goal, and it's certainly helped to keep them in the game.
They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. Young, showing his skills. Terrific tackle. On the non-preferred.
I felt that one from here. It's a good old-fashioned coat hanger.
There goes the kick inside the 50. That's great footy. They've picked their way through. Can he finish it off?
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Goes for the check side. Yes! That is so skillful.
Marks inside 50 are worth their weight in gold when you go back and convert the goal.
The halftime siren sounds and the players will retreat to the rooms with lots to contemplate. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
There's not a great deal of defending going on out there, which will concern the coaches, but the fans are loving it. Both sides are backing themselves to kick the bigger score, and it's fun to watch. It's like a match out of the 80s or the 90s.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. Important clearance here. Good ruck work and good roving too. He's caught.
There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Tries a safe ball. The kick is precise. I've liked his game today. Can't take it. Was that a throw? Stevens has eyes only for the footy. Wiltshire drops into the hole and marks.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Collard makes position. Careful ball movement. Williams.
They are hunting the ball carrier.
Famelo gets the kick away. Quality delivery by foot. Doesn't often waste it. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Collard. Stevens in the centre square. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. It's a tough game. They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre.
It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Kicks to space. Riccardi accepted the invitation. There goes the shot, and that is a shank. A disappointing result. Can he find a teammate?
The kick's gone nowhere. This might be travelling out on the full. It is.
They could almost have raffled it.
That's a well-placed kick.
Rigoni has found some space, and they're away. No mark. Clark gets there first. Young affects the turnover. They've given it back. No trouble at all.
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
The Cats are holding them at bay. Mollier showing his skills. Nevitt, Williams, careful with the kick. That's well played. He's had little impact so far. Kruger takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence.
No time like the present.
He's set upon.
He's been accosted. He's in trouble. That must be incorrect disposal.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire. That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. He'll be happy with that.
We've got a great contest. Hope you're enjoying it at home. McGuinness palms it down. Watson read it well. Drives it inside the forward 50. Good disciplined defence.
Wiltshire. I'm not sure he wanted it.
Sloppy hands and they've turned it over. Quick snap and that's a goal.
This is a brilliant game of footy. It almost makes me wish I was out there again.
The Cats have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that.
Mullier. He's worth his weight in gold.
Clark bursts through the middle.
Heads long towards goal. He's got the distance, but not the accuracy.
Accuracy in front of goal is so important, particularly in a close game.
Back into play. He's hit up the lead. Clever kick. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Mullier, Nevitt, Stevens just shoveled it out. Clark looks good. He's steered it through.
Knowing that you have to stop a certain player and actually being able to do it are two completely different things. He's got a hold of them today.
They're 3 kicks in front now, but a long way from safety.
Mullier continues to have his way.
Clohese, Watson, Williams, hacking it forward. Mullen is there to save the day. He's generally a good kick. The Cats are out of trouble. Lowers the eyes. Honours the lead. The Zebras guarding the corridor. Stevens in the clear. Goes long. They're moving the footy well here. Towards the goal mouth.
Polkinghorn couldn't complete the mark.
Feeling the heat. That's not coming out, and it'll be the umpire's ball deep inside 50. McGuinness.
A rare win.
They've put themselves under pressure. The Zebras have won it back.
They cannot keep him quiet. The kick was centimetre perfect.
Can he hit a target? Clohese heads them off at the pass. The Cats are bringing great energy. Needed to be clean and wasn't. That's a strong mark. Looking to peg one back. Edwards takes an excellent grab. Goes laterally. Mullen in space. Can run and carry. Big ball to be won here. Matheson ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. A chance to clear now. Good work rate. The Cats forcing them out wide. That's an impressive mark. Richardson got to the right position and hung on. Edwards
Continues to be a thorn in their side.
You can see their confidence growing. Stevens, it sits and he's in business.
Poor hands there.
Good penetration on the kick. Sharman,
He'll feel that one.
it's a bad miss.
Probably best to avoid making eye contact with your teammates after that one.
No time like the present.
They'll contest in the centre square, and that's a letdown.
What's he got on offer?
Takes the short option. Not sure what the idea was there. Delivers a long ball.
Can't keep hold of it.
He's gone. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. The Cats
Are playing like winners.
Clohese, dangerous to leave on his own. Searching kick. Matheson, couldn't quite. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Has to be clean. Peckett, desperate to win it back.
Big shove there. Has to be a free.
Probing ball. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. They've got them on the overlap. Alarm bells are ringing. They're looking good. Clark on a lead.
He'd kick this more often than not.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
Taking no risks with the kick in. What can they muster from the back half? No one could mark. This spells trouble. The Zebras on the ball now. It's a hospital hand pass. Heads in towards goal, and the kick is true. Great play.
You turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
The Cats clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today.
Mollier, this is getting monotonous.
He'll be sore in the morning.
Push in the back.
He doesn't waste many. Not good footy there. Gets his kick despite the heat.
A quick getaway wasn't possible. He's been industrious.
Watson drives it inside the forward 50. The Cats have all the answers.
I've liked his game today.
Clark can keep it moving. He might have thought about the corridor. Manages to find a teammate. They can smell victory. McGuinness wins it back. Great mark. Handball off was good. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters.
Mollier, just for something different.
Can anyone take a mark?
Polkinghorn gets to the front spot and can line them up.
The Cats have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
He'll bang this through for a point.
Sometimes, the less said, the better.
Back into play. Buck, all on his own. He's been quiet. Clark couldn't haul that one in. McGuinness. Watson. It's a hot footy. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Caperon in the right spot at the right time. They might be caught out on the turnover. Gets the kick away. Quality delivery by foot. Sharman. They've worked it well.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
No trouble there, and they are hanging around like a bad smell.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Young punches it out of the ruck. Watson getting their handball game going. He just keeps racking up disposals. Mullen, where would they be without him? He's got an option in the centre square.
Mollier read it well and claims the mark.
Doesn't often waste it. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Picking their way through. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. Normally delivers. Peckett works hard to present.
Not wanting to bomb to a contest.
McGuinness has got loose.
There goes the kick inside the 50. Can't get hold of it.
Sharman, McKenzie. He converts and narrows the margin.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
How important might that goal turn out to be? Young gets his hand to it. Watson, you can't question his commitment. That's wasteful. The aerialists will battle for this ball. Peckett clears the area.
Big tackle laid. They're tackling with great intent.
Mollier wins the hit out. Watson. The Zebras should score here. Peckett drops into the hole and marks.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
It's a deep kick.
One behind only.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
No time like the present.
Going for territory. It's come unstuck. Just has to hit a target. They've got a problem now. Can he find a teammate? He needed a cleaner pair of hands. Couldn't get a disposal. Collard. Rechko. Didn't need to be asked twice. Blasts away. Defence 101 there. Martin. Polkinghorn. Under pressure. It's a goal.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
So a timely goal late in the piece. Mullier with a deft tap. Rechko. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Edwards is a rock in defence. His field kicking is normally first rate. Honours the lead. We turn for home with an upset well and truly on the cards. Can these spirited underdogs hold on? Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Cats are fortunate to be in front at the last change. Looking at the stat sheet, you have to wonder how they've managed to do it. They're losing clearances, inside 50s, disposals. Nevertheless, they're taking advantage of their opposition's shortcomings, but will their luck hold?
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. McGuinness.
He's been beaten, but he had a win there.
He ran into a brick wall.
They're tackling with venom today.
Pike has been dominant in the ruck.
Mattify Forbes.
Competing fiercely. It's a high kick, a real rainmaker. Matheson saves the day again. Murray fumbles, could be costly. McGuinness in the centre square. They're a big chance here. Some good ball movement, wasted by a poor entry. Delivers to centre half forward. Bounced straight off his chest.
Mollier. Mattify Forbes.
Takes the hand pass. He's not having a great time of it. Mackenzie trying to find a path. Richardson sets a task for the forwards. That's an impressive mark.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Zebras were after the first, and they've got it. Pike
Has had his measure today.
Mullen is a clearance beast.
Mattify Forbes.
He's wrapped up.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Richardson presents in space. They need a mark. Caperon making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Delivers a long ball. Superb kick. Ignoring the corridor for now.
Mattify Forbes.
Makes position.
He's relentless and he sends them inside once more.
Matheson.
Taken to ground.
They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Pike.
He is simply too good.
Mullen. Murray is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Kicks it goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
That's 9 different goal kickers now. They are sharing the love.
The Cats with a steadying goal. Pike has rucked tirelessly. Watson.
He'll send it inside 50 for the 6th time today.
Sharman
Couldn't complete the mark.
Lucas. McGuinness, one step ahead.
Tight thing here.
Sharman, strong grab. In he goes.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
Snap at goal, one behind.
The coach has got his hand covering his mouth, but it's not hard to imagine what he's saying.
Looking for a quick transition.
A chance to clear now. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Murray. A second bounce. They've picked their way through. Polkinghorn. That's a big play. The Cats are bringing great energy. Riccardi had some assistance. Polkinghorn. It's a desperate tackle. Martin. He's set upon.
He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly.
Pike is giving him a bath. Mullen lays it off.
Great anticipation.
Williams. The clock is the enemy now.
It's eluded him. Rechko.
Under pressure. Hughes running in support. He's missed.
The Zebras have got to be a bit sharper in defence. They're fortunate they weren't punished on that occasion.
Takes the short option from the kick in. The kick is precise. Can he hit a target? That's a strong mark.
He's been industrious.
They're moving. The footy well here.
Tries a safe ball.
Peckett with a chance to run. A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. He struggled to make an impact to this point. Matheson couldn't hold it under pressure. McGuinness gets back and should repel. That's not a good kick.
What's he got on offer?
You can see their confidence growing. Mullen farms it out. Mollier lowers the eyes. Dishes it off. McGuinness, he'll be sore in the morning. Sharman, all alone in the centre square.
A bit of keeping's off. They're keeping the ball well.
Clever kick. Edwards with the big fist. Can he be the fire starter? Lace out. Great footy.
That was an excellent passage of play to set up what should be an easy goal.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
This is a brilliant game of footy. It almost makes me wish I was out there again.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing.
It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Richardson closed him down. Handballs it to nobody. In no man's land. Sharman pounces and will have a throw in.
The Cats are losing the clearances, but they're still in front on the scoreboard. If they can start winning more clearances, look out.
Important clearance here. Watson navigated the traffic. That's poor play. They'll compete inside the 50. Matheson wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Well-weighted kick. Clohesi read that well. They've got time to put the kettle on. Pike, he makes it look easy. Bangs it long. Good disciplined defence. Hughes, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning.
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
No trouble at all.
That could be the decisive goal in the match. They've got the margin out beyond 2 kicks.
The Cats are really taking it to them today. Pike has got on top. Clark has been magnificent. Another forward 50 entry. Latrell, he's a dynamo. They could be vulnerable here. They're looking good. Nevitt has pushed deep and can have a shot. Can he finish it off?
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
For 2 in a row, what's he done with it? He's hit the post.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Good work rate. Takes the short option. Richardson pushes into space and receives the footy. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Mollier got in the way. That was almost handed to him. He's been dispossessed. He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
The Zebras are still in it, but a goal there could have just about sealed the deal.
Peckett heads to the pocket. Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field.
This would put the issue beyond doubt.
Here's a chance with the outside of the boot, and he's miscued it. No score. The Zebras haven't thrown the towel in. Have they weathered the storm? That's good vision. Murray, an unexpected opportunity here. Just needs an accurate kick now.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them and he's about to hurt them again.
He's given it a tug and missed.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Can they finally get it into their forward line?
He's hit up the lead. Doesn't often waste it. He'd like that one back. Richardson. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Blasts away. Latrell saves the day. Normally delivers. Peckett has found some space. Can they get something going? It must be his birthday. This will be touch and go. Boot, ball, goal!
You had any doubt before, you shouldn't now.
The Cats having a good patch.
Pike, he's worth his weight in gold. That one was not open to interpretation.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Not sure what the idea was there. His field kicking is normally first rate. They've opened them up here. They'll take the patient approach. Nevitt presents in space. The Zebras are chasing tail. Martin finds himself unattended. The Cats finishing strongly. Polkinghorn! Great body work.
To push the... margin beyond 30.
That is going very close, not close enough.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Peckett brings it back in. McGuinness works hard to present. Searching kick. Watson fumbles. Could be costly. Turned over. Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
The 4 points have been gone for a while, but this is hurting their percentage too. McGuinness.
He's been beaten, but he had a win there. He's suddenly a popular man.
They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. McGuinness palms it down. Good handball. Williams. Some people can't kick that far. Watson. Famelo. Kelly. Didn't need to be asked twice. Hughes. He wouldn't take no for an answer. Bursts through the middle.
He sends them inside for the 4th time.
Martin. He kicks the goal.
They're really opening them up, and right now they have no answers to the onslaught.
We thought this one might be close, but it hasn't turned out that way.
They might as well not have a ruck.
Lucas. Stevens. Watson gathers. Hurried kick goes very wide. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in. McGuinness with the tap. Watson. He hasn't been himself today. Dragoni wins it back. Great mark.
That's a well-placed kick. Polkinghorn
only knows one way. Williams. Edwards intercepts.
They've found the magic formula.
The Cats have winners everywhere. Goes long. No mark. Latrell saw that coming. The Zebras
might be about to start something.
That's an impressive mark. Can he hit a target? Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. Richardson couldn't get a disposal. It's a tough game. Edwards
tries to take them on and loses.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
He's generally a good kick. Leaves it behind. Retschko breaks the line. The Cats have turned in a typically professional and disciplined performance. They will be delighted by that.
What stood out to you today, Huff?
The Cats
battled at stages, but they seemed to grow in confidence the longer the game went. They've ended up winning by a game-high margin, which probably flatters them a little bit. If they can be more consistent within games, then some bigger winning margins might be on the horizon.
Lots to discuss as ever. Thanks for that, Huff.
Thanks for joining us. Hope you can be with us again for the next match. Until then, it's bye for now.